I'm ready. And I see Colin here, I see Vicky here, I see Natalie here, and we're here, we're ready to make it happen. And with that being said, let me just say good evening to everyone and welcome to session number 3 of our 6 weeks to family fitness program. I'm hoping that you enjoyed what you've experienced so far, and we're just getting started. You know, I've been communicating with you guys via email, text, and occasionally I call you. And but the thing is, I try not to talk too much during the actual days because we have so much other stuff to do. We have a highly qualified nutritionist with so much information to share with you to really get you started on this health journey. And then we have the exercise class immediately following. So with that being said, Tricia, take it away.
Thank you. Thank you. Good evening, everybody. I hope you've had a good week since we saw each other last. I hope everybody's been starting to make some changes. Maybe you're just thinking about still what changes you're going to make. Maybe you made a change last week and now it's time to start building on it, right? Because we talked about building on our changes, making small steps, always building on them. So maybe last week you did the exercise class Tuesdays and Thursday, and then this week you're going to add an extra day. Or maybe you added an extra day last week, and this week you're going to add 2 extra days, right? So that's always building on the change. In the diet, maybe you were looking to increase your water intake. Maybe you were looking to cut back on soda or sugar, right? And we keep in mind that when we make those changes, we're not focusing on what we're having less of, what we can't have, or what's being reduced. We're focusing on what we're having more of, what we're increasing. So I'm not having less soda, I'm having more water. I'm not having less rice, I'm having more vegetables, right? I'm not missing something that I want to do to exercise. I'm giving myself more energy because I'm exercising more. So we're always looking at those changes in the positive. So 2 handouts went out by email. Vince sent out 2 handouts on over the weekend that I want to look at a little bit this evening, and that's kind of going to get us started. So the first one that went out was that 7 simple steps. And it really illustrates what we were talking about making the small changes and building on them, right? Because what it gave in the handout, if you had a chance to look at it, was 7 different, very small changes you could make and how many calories that would save you over the course of a year. Now, if you did every change on that sheet, all 7, it said you would save 500,000 calories over the year, right? So when we talk about calories, especially when we're talking about weight loss or we're trying to lose weight, we want to look at calories a minute. So the recommendation is if I want to lose 1 pound in a week, I'm going to cut 500 calories a day. Okay, and that's going to come to 3,500 calories in the week. Now, when we say cut 500 calories, we don't always have to just cut 500 calories from what we're eating. Reducing 500 calories could be that I cut from my diet 200 calories and I increase my exercise to burn 300 calories. And there's my 500 calorie deficit. Or I don't cut anything from my eating, but I increase my exercise to burn 500 additional calories. So that's what we're looking at when we're talking about calories. Now, before we can get that going, we have to understand for ourselves, well, how many calories do I even take usually, right? I can't just decide that I'm cutting 500 if I don't know what my usual intake is. Because if I usually eat, let's say I usually eat 1,500 calories and my weight is just not going anywhere. I'm not gaining, but I'm not losing, but I'm eating 1,500 calories. I'm not going to cut 500 calories from my eating. I'm not going to eat 1,000 calories a day. That's too little. That's not enough calories. So I have to increase my exercise in that case and try to burn some more calories. I also want to look at where my calories are coming from, right? And that's something we're going to start to get into as we get into the different nutrients, but I have to know where my calories coming from, that I'm staying consistent and I'm not losing any weight, right? So here we are, we want to cut back 500 calories from somewhere, from either eating and exercise or just one of those. So when you look at some of those steps on that 7 Simple Steps handout, the very first one that it says is that making a healthy plate. And some of you may have seen this. They have it, making a plate using my plate. And what that means is just the portions of food that we're putting on the plate and what types of foods in order to cut the calories from that meal. So if I normally have a fairly large portion of rice or pasta or potatoes, even not fairly large. In fairness, even a cup of rice, which is pretty average. It's not recommendation, but it is pretty average for what we eat. A lot of us eat about a cup of rice. If that's on my plate and there's half a cup of vegetables on my plate, there's a lot of room in that meal to decrease calories, but still have a lot of food on the plate, right? So if I normally have a cup of rice and I cut that to half a cup, but I increase my vegetables, I'm going to come way down in calories, but by often more than 100 calories per meal, depending on what the rest of our meal looks like. So these are the little steps that we make. And if I did that at 2 meals, say I cut 100 calories, there's my 200 calories right there, right? Now I'm going to burn off an additional 300 with an increase in exercise. So it's really just to show that taking those little steps really pay off. They really help. And it doesn't sound, 1 pound a week doesn't sound like the kind of loss that we want, right? We want to, today is the 24th, and by Valentine's Day, which is in 3 weeks, I want to be down 25 pounds. That's not realistic weight loss, right? Because it won't stay off. If we find something that we can lose that amount of weight in a small period of time, we haven't built the habits to sustain that. So it may happen. I'm not saying it's not going to happen. There's plenty of methods and diets and other things that can get that high rate of weight loss. But unless we make those things habit, we're not going to be able to keep that going long term. And that's why it comes back. And that's why we lose and it comes back, and we lose and it comes back, because we're trying to do it in these quick ways that are going to get that weight loss off. And we haven't figured out, well, how to keep that going, because a lot of the times they're not ways that are really sustainable and really realistic, and a way that we're going to live our lives, right? So if we take that 1 pound a week and break that down into the whole year, right? What are we looking at? We're looking at over 50 pounds in the year. So we don't want to just think about, well, 1 pound, I want to lose more than that. If you think about this time next year, you're down 50 pounds. Now that's really something. And because you have done it in those small steps, small changes, building on those changes, it stays off, because by the time you've hit that 50 pounds, everything is just the way that you do things. It's second nature. It's automatic. It's the way that you live your life. It's the way that you eat. It's the activity that you do. So we keep it going, right? So a little number that what I worked up, when you look on that sheet, if you did every single step on there, on that 7 simple steps, and you did save 500,000 calories in the year, you would be at a rate of a little over 2.5 pounds a week. In a year, that's over 100 pounds, about 130 pounds, close to 140 pounds. So when you look at it like that, you know, I mean, over 100 pounds, now that's real weight loss. That's going to stay off. And it's not with surgery, and it's not with, and I'm not saying that nobody should get that, but people sometimes feel like if they want to get that level of weight loss, there's no way to do it through just diet and exercise. And you can do it through diet and exercise. Yes, it's going to take the year, and that's okay, because then it's going to stay off. Right? The other one on there that I just wanted to highlight was the very last one that says exercise. And what I want to mention about this, it says there, if we walk 2 miles, we'll burn 200 calories. And I mention this because often exercise is a little overestimated in terms of how much we're actually burning. You know, any activity, any movement, anything that we're doing always has benefits for the body. So we always should be doing that. However, if our focus is weight loss, we have to really know what our exercise is doing for us in terms of burning calories. Because if we overestimate it and we feel like, wow, I know I really did a lot today, I really worked out, I deserve to, you know, to go in the kitchen and eat the whole refrigerator, you know, we have to know what we've really done. So a 2-mile walk at a moderate pace is going to burn 200 calories, right? So we have to keep that in mind, that we understand what type of calories we're burning with the exercise that we're doing. Walking is really wonderful exercise. It's one of the best exercises you can do, whether you're looking for weight loss or not. It has many benefits to the body. But if we are looking for weight loss, we have to be out there moving at a pace that does get that heart rate up, so that we are actually burning some calories. So I just want to put that out there, because we have to keep that in mind. We should, doesn't mean if we can't work at that higher pace or walk at that higher pace, we shouldn't do it. We should always still do it, because there's many benefits to it. But just know, if the goal is weight loss, we have to be sure that we're giving it the right intensity, that we're burning the calories that we're looking for, and we're getting that 500 a day, so that we can ultimately lose that pound a week. And that has to be pretty consistent. You know, yes, it can vary a little. If one day I only burned 400, but the next day I burned 600. Yes, at the end of the week, we're looking for a deficit of 3,500. But, you know, we don't want to have 2 or 3 days where we only cut it by 100 calories, and then we're trying to cut, you know, 400, 500 calories from one day. That's not really gonna work. A really great way to know where you're at as a starting point is just to track what you eat. You know, there's a lot of apps, so it's very easy. You put the app on your phone. Through the day, you're just plugging in there what you eat. You don't have to do it forever, right? You 4 days, 5 days. If you eat pretty similar most days, then just do it for 4 or 5 days and give yourself an idea of where you're at, where your starting point is, right? Because we don't want to just pull numbers out of the air. We want to really know where we are, so we know where to start. Is there any app that you would suggest? I always love my Fitness Pal. However, this year, starting January 1st, they decided that they're going to charge for everything. For a long time, they weren't charging for most things. It's still one of my favorite, because they have a really good database. Pretty much whatever you're eating, it's in that database. So it's a good one. You still can just put in there what you're eating, and get your total at the end of the day of your calories. So you still can use it for that purpose. If you're looking for the app to give you any other information, I also like to get a total of carbohydrate counts just to track carbohydrates. And that's something we'll get into a little bit more probably next week. It won't do that anymore, MyFitnessPal, unless you pay. It used to give you that total as well, but it will still give you a calorie total. So it's still a good app. And like I said, they have the best database. They really have a lot of foods in there if you want to make sure you're getting it right. And if you're tracking on an app, just be mindful of the portion or serving size that you're putting in there. Don't underestimate it. Don't, try to be pretty accurate with it. But that's my suggestion, Angela, is MyFitnessPal. It is the best one, and you put it on your phone, and as you're going along, that you also used to be able to scan the package, which now you have to pay for as well. So I guess they caught on that everybody was doing it and not paying, and they want to profit from it. Yes, you're welcome. So the next handout that we gave out, so that was the 7 simple steps. I hope if you haven't had a chance to look at it, you look over it a little bit. And the next one was the building a healthy eating routine. This handout I liked a lot because it gave a nice little summary of pretty much everything that we're going to talk about in the next couple weeks. So it was kind of a nice way to start this one going. Of course, the first thing it says on top is everything's included, right? Because everything is included. All foods are included. The body needs everything. It needs proteins, it needs fats, it needs carbohydrates, it needs vitamins, it needs minerals, it needs everything. And we get everything from eating all different foods. Now, it's not enough to just eat a certain type of healthy food. We want a wide variety. So the first thing we talk about this week are the fruits and vegetables. This we know, right? I'm not telling anybody any new information. Fruits and vegetables are healthy. We all know that. What's important is that we include this variety. So it is great if you eat whatever you eat, as long as you include fruits and vegetables, that's great. But each color group has to it its own set of antioxidants, its own nutrients that are specific to each color group. So in order for me to get the benefit of all the different nutrients and all the different vitamins and all the different antioxidants, I need to include all the colors, right? So if I myself eat carrots and oranges because that's what I want, well, that's great. I have a fruit and I have a vegetable, but they're both orange, right? Orange has beta carotene, that's an antioxidant, and that's what I'm going to get, right? If I don't include any of the other colors, I'm not going to get the benefit of any of those other antioxidants. Now, antioxidants, if you think about an apple, when you cut that apple or you peel that apple, the apple, what happens to it? Starts to turn brown, right? So the peel, the skin of the apple is protecting the apple. That's what an antioxidant is inside our body. An antioxidant is covering our cell and protecting it. Protecting it from what? Protecting it from disease, right? Disease cells getting in, protecting it from inflammation. So we need these antioxidants, and we need more than one of them. And you've seen them, lutein, lycopene. You've seen these words on packages, on vitamins, on things, right? These are antioxidants, and we need them because we need to protect our cells. We need to protect our cells from diseases getting in, but we need all of them. So we need that variety. It's very important that we include all different colors, all different types. Good evening, Liz. Are there different enzymes for the digestion of different types of fruits, or just an enzyme to digest all fruits? Okay, so fruits themselves have enzymes to them. So some fruits will actually help digestion, right? Just because of the ones that are in them, in the fruit. As far as in the body, right, we're going to have enzymes that will help to digest types of foods, proteins, carbohydrates, fats. So we have the enzymes to digest types of foods, but then the food itself may have an enzyme in it that is going to have some effect on the body. Maybe it's going to help with digestion. Maybe it's going to help with other areas of the body. Maybe it's going to help with blood pressure or something like that. So it's a little of both. There's enzymes that are specific to the food. Then there's enzymes in our body that are specific to nutrients. But the enzymes in the body are really much more general. They're for proteins, they're for carbohydrates, they're for fats. Okay. So, and while I'm on that topic, pineapple is great for digestion. The enzyme in pineapple. So that's the enzyme that's in the pineapple is just very good for digestion when it gets into our stomach and it interacts there. So maybe some people have heard of that. I ask because some people suggest eating only one type of fruit at a time. That's not necessary. No, you know, there can be people that are just sensitive to fruits, and often people who are sensitive to fruits, it's the sugar in the fruit that can sometimes cause some GI discomfort or stomach discomfort. But it is okay to mix your fruits, for each individual. If you find that there's something that particular to you doesn't agree with you, then that might be something that's particular to you. But it is okay to eat more than one fruit at a time. Yes. So what else are we getting from fruits and vegetables besides our antioxidants? We're getting water, right? High water content. So when you hear that recommendation about 8 to 10 glasses of 8-ounce glasses of water, that is in water that we're drinking in a glass, right? For the fluid that we're taking in. But that's not all the water that we need for the whole day. So we're getting water also from foods that we eat, and fruits and vegetables. Some of them have a very high water content. All of them have a little bit, some have more than others. We would like, if we're looking for a high water fruit or vegetable, then we're looking for something that has more than 85% water. Some of those examples are in the fruits are going to be melons, berries, high water content. In our vegetables, it's going to be lettuce, it's going to be cabbage, cucumbers, celery, high water content, over 90% water, right? So if we're looking for something, a fruit or a vegetable that's going to give us a little extra water, those are some of the ones that we're looking for. Something else we're getting from fruits and vegetables, which is very important, is our fiber, right? So fiber is important. You'll hear sometimes that it helps with weight loss. It helps with weight loss because it helps us feel full and feel satisfied, and it physically fills the space in the stomach, right? So when we have something that's high in fiber, we feel more satisfied. So we eat less of the rest of the meal or less of that food. And that's where that recommendation comes, that it helps with weight loss. Something else, it helps with digestion, right? If we're having problems with digestion in either sense, whether we're having an issue that we can't use the bathroom, or we're having the opposite effect where we're using it too often, fiber can help in that sense. Now, if you don't already have a good amount of fiber in the diet, you want to introduce it very slowly. We don't want to get up tomorrow and start having 30 grams of fiber. That will have poor effects on the stomach, and you'll get a little stomach upset, but you're going to gradually bring it into the diet little by little. Depending on age, depending on man or woman, the amount that you need is a little bit different, but on average, you're going to take in between 25 to 35 grams a day. That's the recommendation. So you want to stay around there. Some age groups, men, depending if you're man or woman, do need a little bit more, but you can take in 25 to 35 grams per day of fiber and be in a good, healthy place with it. But like I said, if you don't take that now, don't start taking it from day one, 25 grams. That's going to cause a lot of discomfort. Something else that's very important with fiber is that it helps bring down cholesterol. So that's a big one. If you have issues with your cholesterol, a really good way to help bring it down is to increase your fiber. And that's why you see that oatmeal is good for the heart and Cheerios are good for the heart, because they're whole grains. They have a lot of fiber, and the fiber does help to bring down cholesterol. Okay. Before I move on, are there any questions that anyone wants to type in the chat? Because it is already 7:25. So I don't want to be short of time with anybody's questions. So before I move on, go ahead and type that in the chat. And I'm going to move on to the other reason why we love to have vegetables on our plate, as I mentioned, is the cutting of calories, the cutting of carbohydrates. This is important if we are looking to lose weight. This is important if we have diabetes. Any great sources of proteins, healthy ones. Yes, Angela, you're 2 steps ahead of me, because proteins is actually coming up right after fruits and vegetables. And I unfortunately think we have to start it for next week, because it's 7:27 and I don't want to get into the whole protein conversation, but I will speak in depth about different types of proteins. Very quickly though, great sources of proteins if you're doing animal proteins, anything that's lean. So your fish, your chicken or turkey without the skin, red meat. If you like red meat, there's nothing wrong with it, as long as you are taking off the fat. We're not eating the fat. That's what makes it lean. Really, any meats are okay if we're taking off the fat. So if it's pork that you do eat, that's fine, but we have to take off the fat. Plant proteins, of course, are for the most part all lean, but there's a lot of things that I want to mention in regards to plant and animal proteins that I don't have time to get into this week. I definitely will be covering it next week, because that's a big one. So just to backtrack for a moment. So when we fill our plate with those vegetables, as I said, that cup of brown rice, to go back to my example from earlier, if I have a cup of rice, I have about 215, 220 calories. If I have 2 cups of mixed salad greens, I have 20 calories. Okay, so there's your difference. And I would ask you just once to measure out 2 cups of salad greens and pour that on an empty plate and see how much room that takes up. It really takes up half the plate. Is there a reason why you wouldn't want to have too many vegetables like spinach, kale, collard greens in a short period of time? I heard that those kinds of greens have something in them that could have a bad effect. Those dark colored greens can cause an issue with thinning the blood if you are on a blood thinner. That's where that usually is a problem. If someone is on a blood thinner, then they are not to eat those dark greens, because those dark greens, yes, they're involved in the blood clotting and they will interfere with that. If you do not have any issues, you're not on blood thinner medication, then no, then you can have all of those things, as you want to have them. But that, again, that brings our attention to the fact that just because something is healthy doesn't mean it's necessarily for everybody. right? We have to be mindful of things. If we have something like that, good to know. Yeah, that no, you don't want to take something that's gonna be harmful. But certainly, if those are ones that you like, spinach, kale, collard greens, those three are really wonderful vegetables. They have a lot of nutrients in them. So yes, it's good if we can eat them without issue. But unfortunately, if you are on a blood thinner, then those would be vegetables that you would have to really, really limit. And knowing what your own situation is, anything, any health issues you may have going on, any medications that you may be on, then you always want to make sure that you're doing the right thing. Okay. All right. So it's already 7:31. That went by quick. We definitely will pick up again next Tuesday. We did fruits and vegetables. We'll move right into proteins and we'll keep the healthy plate going. Okay, so I will turn it back to Vince.
Thank you so much, Tricia. That was a wonderful presentation. And I'm sure everyone's got a lot out of it today, because this all works together. It's fitness and nutrition together. Jack LaLanne, the fitness guru from the 60s and 70s, some of you guys probably never heard of, said that exercise is the king, nutrition is the queen, and you put them together and you have a kingdom. And he knew what he was talking about. He lived to be 96 years old. Okay, so we can take a page out of Jack LaLanne's book. And speaking of exercise, we have the queen of exercise with us today, Carmen Carica. Carmen, go for it.
Greetings, everyone. Happy Tuesday. Thank you for joining me tonight. We are going to be doing Zumba. So get your Zumba shoes ready if you wear sneakers, get your water, get your towel, and let's get ready to sweat. If you have any questions, please leave them in the chat. If you need to modify movements, take breaks where you need to, that is okay. I am pretty much going to go straight through. We'll warm up. We'll do our dancing, and then we'll cool down at the end. All right. So let's get right into it. All right, knees up. Good. Let's get that heart pumping. All right. Bring it up. And down, up, and down, up, over, down, up, and down. Good, make sure you're breathing in and out. Good, reach side to side. Reach it up. Right and left. Over and over. Take it down. Take it low. Beautiful. Push it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Take it up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Take it down. 2, 3. Push it up. 6, 7, 8. Take it down. Here we go. To the right. 2, 3, 4. Center. To the left. Center. Good job. To the right. Center. To the left. Center. Good. And out. In, out, in, out, in. So bring that chest forward and back. Beautiful. A slight bend of the knee. Good, now we're going to take the arms up, up. Good. Keep going. Looking good. Good. Circle over. Around circle. Circle to the left. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Take it center. 1, 2. So you're circling the arms in towards the chest. 6, 7, 8. And circle to the left. 3, 4. Take it around. Like you're stirring a pot. Now let's take it down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Reverse it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hip side to side. Front and back. Push those arms forward and back. Over. Here we go. And 1, 2, 3. Side to side. Now we're going to step forward and then step back. 2, 3, 4. Take it forward. 1, 2, 3, 4. Take it back. Arms up. And back. Take it up. Take it back. Take it around. 2 times. To the left. Here we go. Good. Push it out. Lunge. Reach down to the floor. Bending those knees, lunging to the right and left. Reach your side to the side. Reach it down again. Okay, we're gonna roll it up. Take the knees up and open. Again, roll it. 2, 4, and open. Roll it. 2, 3, 4, and open. Roll it. 2, 3, 4, open. And then again, one more time. Beautiful. 2 more times. Good, you're gonna reach it up, back, forward, back, up. Good. Now we're gonna put those 2 movements together. 2, 3, 4, open. Roll it up. 2, 3, 4, and open. Roll it up. and over. We're doing this 4 times, and over. Now reach it up, up, back, back, up, up, back, back, up, up, back, back. From the top, roll it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Roll it up. And over. Roll it up. And over. Roll it up. And over. Here we go. Reach it up. Up, back, back, up, up, back, back, up, up, back. Last one. From the top. Here we go. Roll it up. And over. Beautiful. Up, up. And over. Roll it up. And over. Roll it up. And over. Here we go. Step front, front, back, back, front, front, back, back, front, back, back, front, front, back. Last step. Roll it up. And over. 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 Let's step it up. Up, back, back, forward, forward, back, back, forward, forward. Last time. Next up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Clap. 1, other foot. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Clap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Clap. 8. We'll keep doing that. So you're tapping the foot and pressing down. And then tap it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Clap on 8. Got it. Clap on 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. From the top. Open. Roll it up. And open. Roll it up. And open. Roll it up. And open. Here we go. Step forward and back. Back, back. Here we go. Tap your foot 8 times. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Clap on 8. Switch legs. Clap. Each step we do 4 times. 3. Last one. From the top, roll it up. 6, 7, 8. And roll it up. Roll it up. Step forward and back. 2, 3, 4. Get ready to tap the foot 8 times. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Clap on 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Clap on 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Clap on 8. 1, 2, 3. This is the last one. Back to the top. Roll it. Open. Roll it up. Press it open. Roll it up. Press it open. Roll it up. Press it open. Step forward and forward. Back and back. Forward, forward. Back, back. Forward, forward. Back, back. Forward, forward. Back. Here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Come on 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Come on 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Come on 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Come on 8. Now we're gonna slide, 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 twist, twist, twist. Slide, 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 twist, 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 slide, 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 twist, 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 slide, slide, slide. From the top, roll it up. And over. Roll it up. Open. Roll it up. And open. And roll it up. And open. Forward and back. 2, 3, 4. Here we go. 8 taps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Get ready to slide, 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 slide. Twist, 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 slide, slide, slide. Twist, 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 slide, slide, slide. Twist, twist, twist. Last one. Good job. From the top. And open. Roll it. And open. Roll it. And open. Roll it. And open. Forward and back. Forward, forward, back, back, forward, forward, back, forward, 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 back, back, forward. Here we go. Taps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, clap on 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, clap on 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, clap on 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, clap on 8. Slide, slide, slide. Twist, twist, twist. 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 Now you're gonna go down and back. Down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. March. Here we go. Other foot. Forward. Back. Forward. So you're clapping front and back. 3 and 4. The feet together. See arms all the way. And then open. We'll do just that again. So now you're on the other foot. Forward and back. 2. Forward. 3. 4. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And open. Other side. Forward. Back. Forward. Back. Forward. Back. Last time. Forward. And back. Here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And let's the arms down. 3, 4, 5, 6. How are we doing? We got it? We'll do that step 2 more times. Here we go. Forward, back, forward, clap, back, forward, back. And step together. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And open. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Other side. Back. Feet together. And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Press it down. Here we go. And front, back, front, back, front, back, forward, front. Feet together and switch those arms. 4, 5, all the way up. 8, march. 1, 2, 3, 4. We got it from the top. Here we go. Roll it. 2, 3, 4. Press it. 6, 8. Roll it. Press it. Roll it. Press it. Roll it. Roll it. Press it. Step forward and back. Back, back, forward, forward, back, back, forward, forward, back, back, forward, forward. Tap 8 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Clap on 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Clap on 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Clap on 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Get ready to slide. Slide. Slide, slide, twist, 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 slide, 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 twist, 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 slide, 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 twist, 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 slide. This is the last slide. Step forward, clap, and back, forward, and back. 2 more, forward, and back, forward. Feet together, move the arms. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. March it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here we go. And 1. Back, front, back, front, back, front. Feet together, swing the arms. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Press it down. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 more times. And back. Front. And back. Front. And back. Front. And back. Swing the arms. 6, 7, 8. Press it down. Other side. Here we go. Last time. Roll it. Swing the arms. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Press it down. Good job. All right. We're going to do this one more time. Then we're going to get into some line dancing. Roll it. Press it open. And roll it. You got it now. All right. Roll it. Open. Roll it. Open. Forward and back. 2, 3. Get ready to tap the foot. Here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Clap on it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Clap on it. That's it. Forward. Last one. Get ready to slide. 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 Twist, twist, twist. Slide. 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 Twist, twist, twist. Slide. 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 Last time. Slide. Slide. Twist, twist, twist. Clap it down. Clap it back. Clap it forward. Clap it back. Last one. Feet together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. March it out. Other side. Clap it down. Clap it back. Clap it down. Clap it back. Clap it down. Clap it back. Clap it forward. Clap it back. Feet together. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. March it out. Press the arms down. 4, 5, 6. 2 more claps. Down. Forward. That's it. Hey. 3 and 4. Step together. Swing the arms. 7, 8. Press it out. Here we go. Forward and back. This is the last time. Make it good. Make it good. Swing those arms. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 2. Press it out. Press it out. Nice job. Good. Get a sip of water if you need to. Now this next set of movements, we're going to take about 3 minutes. So take a sip. I'm going to keep moving while you sip. Take a few breathers. Now in line dance, we do a set of movements that face front, side, back, side, and then we come back to front. All right? So we're gonna start with the basics. All right? Hands on your hips, so we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and front, back, back, front, back, and swivel. Turn, front, over, back, front, back, and swivel. And up. Got it? Then you face the back. Front, back, and swivel. Down, and swivel. Up. Front, now we're facing the left side. Swivel, down, and up. To the front. Back, front. Swivel. Good, one more time to the front. Okay, we're gonna add another step. Punch, 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 punch. Got it? All right, hands on the hips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Swivel down. Swivel up. And punch, punch. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Got it? All right, let's do that much again. Step forward, forward, back, forward, back. Swivel down. Swivel up. Punch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, over 6, 7, 8, and front. Now we're facing the right side. Swivel down. Swivel up. Punch it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to the back. Forward, back, forward, back. Swivel down. Swivel up. Punch it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Turn to the left. Front, back, front. Back. Swivel down. Punch it out. Front, back, swivel. Up. Punch it out. Good. All right, we're gonna add another step. 1, 2, 3, 4. Got it? We're gonna review it. So you do front, back, front, back. This is a swivel. Punch. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right, left. All right, let's do that much again before we do each side. Here we go. And front, back, front, back. Swivel. Punch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, and in your transition to the next side is front, back. Got it? All right, this is the real set. 5, 6, 7, 8, and forward, back, forward, back, swivel. Bring it up. 8, and punch. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bring it in. 2, 3, 4. Turn to the right. Forward, back, forward. Swivel in place. Take it up. 6, 7, 8. Punch it out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hey. Pick it up. Punch it out. Bring it in. Back to the front. Swivel. Punch. Bring it in. Open and close. Repeat it to the right. Swivel. Punch it out. Bring it in and in. 2, 3, 4. Here we go. To the back. Swivels. 2, 4. Bring it up. Punch it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bring it in. 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 To the left. Front, back, front, back. Swivels. Full punch. Bring it in. Back to the front. Looking good. Swivel. This is the last time. Punch it out. Bring it in. Good job. All right. Okay, we're gonna do something new. Okay, we're gonna salsa. All right. So just move your hips side to side. Here we go. Front. Step. Back. Step. Back in front. Step. Back. Shimmy. Around. From the top. Salsa. Oh, here we go. Shimmy, step out. Right, left, right, left. Jump, circle arms around. From the top. Here we go. Back. Back. Shimmy. Out. Feet together and out. Around. From the top. Back. Forward. Back. Shimmy. Circle. From the top. Hey. Oh, shimmy. Circle around. Wrap it up. Hey. Shimmy. Around. Clap. Again. Forward. Forward. Back. Forward. Back. Shimmy. Around. Forward. Back. Forward. Back. Shimmy. Forward. around, back. Shimmy, around, forward, hey, back, forward, back, shimmy, 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 last time, around, and around. All right. Okay, we're gonna do something different. Step in place. All right, we're gonna do our box step. Step right and left. Okay, so you're gonna cross, cross. Step back. Open. Jump together. And cross. Step back. Step out. Jump together. Cross. Back. 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 Good. All right. Okay. We're going to do the other side now. Slow. 4 times slow. Here we go. Cross left. Step back. Step side with the right leg. Jump together. Step across. Step back. Step side. Step together. Cross. Step back. Step side. Step together. Shake it up and cross. Back. Side. Together. Cross. Back. Side. Together. Cross. Back. Side. Together. Cross. A little faster. Here we go. And 1, 2, 3. All right, we got it. March it out. All right, we're gonna do the right side, crossing with the left foot forward. Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go. 1, left side. 2, 3, 4. 5, right side. 2, 3, 4. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Clap together and 1, 2, 3, 4. Clap together. Nice. Now, if any time that step is too hard, you just step in place. This is okay too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. That's a simplified version of the step. All right, so you got your 2 versions. You got your box step 4 times. And then the other side. If you're not doing a crossfade, got it? All right. So we're going to add a second step. So after you do 4 sets of your marching or your box step, you're going to roll it. All right, and we're going to kick back, kick back, kick back, kick back, and hold, and hold, and hold, and hold. So you're rolling. Good. All right, we're gonna start from the top. Here we go. Box step. 2, 3, 4. Left side. 2, 3, 4. Let's start from the top. Same steps. Want to make sure you got it. This time I'm doing the marching version. Second step, roll it. Kick it up. And open. Step, roll it. Forward, lean. Kick it back. And open. You got it. We're gonna go from the top. Box step 4 times, marching 4 times, rolling and opening 4 times each. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. 2, 3, 4. Left side. Step across to the right. 2, 3, 4. March. Roll it. Kick it back. Open. Oh, you got it. All right, we're gonna add a step. Top, you do the last. Out and out. You're gonna pick it up, 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 up. So you're tapping your shoulders. 1, 2, 3, 4. Got it? 1, 2, 3, 4. Over 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. One more time. All right, let's add it from the top. You got it? You ready? Here we go. 5, 6, 7, and cross. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. March it up. March. Roll it. Kick back. Open. Kick. Nice. All right, how we doing? Let's do it again from the top. 5, 6, 7, 8, cross. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1. Over. 2, 3, 4. March it up. 6, 7, 8. Roll it. Kick back. Open. stretch. Nice. All right, one more step. You're gonna push, step together, push it out, step together. So you're leaning into that hip, arms first out like this. Step together, push it out, step together. So you're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. And you're gonna take it around. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 4. Any pose you want. All right? So just that last part. Take the hip out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Take it around. Pose. 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 Nice. Think we can do it from the top? This is it. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8. Cross it. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Clap. 3, 4. Left side and 1, 2, 3, and 4. March it out and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Roll it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Kick it back. 2, 3, 4. Open. 1, 2, 3, 4. Kicks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and out. 2, 3, 4. Take it around. 3, 4, and pose, 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 pose. All right, we're gonna cool down now. Stretch it up. Shoulders to the floor. Shoulders, reach it up. Shoulders, touch the floor. Faster, here we go. And up, down. 2, 3, and 4. Interlock your fingers, side to side. Tap the shoulders. Bring it out, reach it across. 2. So you're reaching the left arm across the body, holding it in with the right arm. 6, 7, 8. Other side, across the body. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Roll the shoulders back. Good. Now roll all the way down and up. Again, roll the shoulders forward this time. 7, 8, and roll it down. Good. Stretch it out. Squat. 2, 3, 4, and lunge side to side. 2, 3, 4. Center. Squat. 1, 2, 3. Keep breathing. 4, and lunge. With the right hand on the knee and the left. One more set. Here we go. Lunge right and left and right and left. Now you're gonna reach down to the right toe. Reach. 2, 3, 4. Center stretch. 1, 2, 3, 4. Over to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Center. Good. Stay there. Bend your knees. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stretch it there. Good. Breathe. One more time. Bend your knees. 2, open. Bring that right knee into the chest. Good, stretch it out. Reach down so that foot is flush between your toes. Hold it there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bring your feet together. Bring that left knee into the chest. Good, extend that foot forward. That right knee is bent and your left leg is extended. Reach for the toe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good, and then up. Good, you're gonna bring that foot behind you. Good, feel that stretch in the top of the thigh. Extend the left arm up. And switch to the other side. If this is difficult for you, you can always hold on to the wall or a chair or a piece of furniture to help you find your balance. Good. And we're gonna roll it. Take it back. Shake it forward. Shake it back. Good. Give yourself a hug. Give yourself some love. Finish this class. Hope that you enjoyed Zumba Fitness with Carmen. Body and sculpts. All right. I'm gonna turn it over to you, Vince.
Thank you. Thank you, Carmen. That was awesome, or in my opinion. What do you guys think? Elizabeth says, love that we stayed up all the time.
All right, how are you doing? Type in the chat. How are you feeling?
Casey said, thank you. Oh, Kilana was like, uh-oh.
All right.
How was the pace for you guys? Do you guys enjoy the pace of the program? Did it make you want to keep up as much as you can and keep it and get it moving? Because the body, as we know, was meant to move. And something like this, when it comes to moving that body to music that you love, just makes you enjoy it. You don't even know you don't know you're exercising because you enjoy what you're doing, right? That's so important. And Vicky said, nice pace, nice music. Okay. Kilana said, that was nice. I like that we did each exercise, adding on to the movements little by little. Awesome. And you know you're going to get a copy of this. So you guys can retake the class over and over again. That's what it's all about, And so I'm so glad that you're able to join us tonight. And we're just kind of just getting started, okay? We're just getting started. Carmen's awesome job. Yes, Carmen was an awesome job, everybody. And I know that some of you don't have your cameras on. I know, but sometimes the instructor likes to see what you're doing so that she can make sure that you're able to keep up with the exercise, that you're doing it right, but I'm just glad that you show up. That's very important. The hardest thing sometimes for people to do is show up, right? Whether you're in the gym or even virtually, you've got to show up if you want to show up, okay? If you want to get the results, you've got to show up. Now, last Thursday, I asked you guys to do 3 things. I said, 1, keep track of your fitness and nutrition activities using our fitness and nutrition form. 2, to increase your daily activity by walking, retaking our classes, or finding some activity that you can do each and every day. And 3, to eat 3 to 4 hours before going to bed. To try that, because that would help you to lose weight and to burn calories, even when you're not moving around, even when you're not working out. If you allow your body to digest the food properly, you'll be surprised, especially if you're trying to get a flatter stomach or just to lose weight. And those little key tips, something that I recommended. If you did 1 of them, great. If you did 2, even more better. But if you did all 3, then you're really on your way. All right. But the most important thing is you're here. And we're here for you, okay? So any questions you might have, do not hesitate to reach out to me and let me know. I love hearing from you because you will definitely be hearing from me via email or text or by an occasional phone call because I want to know that you are getting the results. I want to know that you're doing it, yes, but when you show up, I know you're doing it. And when you fill out the form and send it to me, I know that you are really committed. And I want to do my best to help you reach your goal. And that's why I'll take the time to call you, even in the midst of my busy schedule, because I just want to know that you are benefiting from this program. Okay, we all have one body. No one's walking around with two, it's one. But if you take care of this body will take care of you. All right, and that's the trade-off, if you will. All right, you take care of the body takes care of you. But it's how you take care of it. Are you feeding it real food? Right? Are you feeding it real food? Are you putting in processed foods? Try to put more real food in and less of the processed. And that's when you're going to see a difference. That's when you'll start feeling a difference. Okay? But enough said. I think the night has been well spent. I think Tricia gave you some great information on nutrition. Carmen helped you to move that body. And all I'm going to do now is let you go ahead and take care of yourselves. And any questions, you know how to reach me. Okay? Well, God bless you. And I look forward to seeing you on Thursday for Functional Fitness with George. That's another activity you just don't want to miss. Okay? So that being said, have a great evening. And I'll see you on Thursday at 7 o'clock. God bless.